Peace and blessings, collective. So I wanted to come on here real quick because it's something that keeps on coming to my mind. So the other day, Spirit was talking to me a lot. Now, if you're coming across this video, most likely there's some information in here that is meant for you. So stick around, okay? The other day, I came on and I talked to the community about lemons to lemonade. This concept of taking something that's a bitter moment in your life, something that's sour to you, something that is nasty to a lot of people, just like raw, and switching that to something that not only tastes good, but is marketable and is able to make you a profit. And Spirit has been on me since I made this first video. So I'm coming back again with it because I don't think we pay enough attention. So let's take Beyonce's Lemonade, for example, right? For us to analyze. In that situation, Beyonce went through, obviously, something that a lot of people would normally consider a means of divorce, consider a means of like laying in their bed, waddling around in their sheets, crying to the Most High, like, how come, why me, blah, 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 blah. Not saying that those things didn't happen because obviously she's human, so I'm sure that there were aspects of that, which she very frankly talks about in her whole entire soundtrack. And if you haven't seen the soundtrack and you're a woman entrepreneur, I would suggest that you go watch it because it's going to change your life when you look at it from the entrepreneur version versus just a consumer. But that's a whole other thing for another video on another day. Anyway, when you look at that video that she made, okay, and you analyze the process of taking something bitter, like you're finding out your husband is cheating on you, and not only finding a way to depict exactly the series of emotions and events that you went through, going from a place of, I can't believe this happened to me, why me, oh my God, being angry, to a place of peace where now y'all are able to build sand castles. It's genius. And it's genius in the entrepreneurial sense because she found a way to turn her lemons, her husband cheating on her, into lemonade. She juiced them bad boys, showed you every emotion she went through, showed you the live version of that in the video form, and then put it out to the world. Do y'all remember how much lemonade sold for when she first dropped it? I'm talking to the entrepreneurs in this, okay? Lemonade sold for $50. When she first dropped the soundtrack, it sold for $50 for the first couple of weeks. How many millions of dollars do you think that she made? And not just because she's Beyonce. That's one version of it. But how many millions of dollars do you think that she made when she created that? And so now, putting this in a place where you are, the person I'm talking to right now, what tragedy, beloved, have you gone through in your life? Maybe in the past, maybe right now, that was meant to be a means by which you can help a person figure out all the steps they need to take through your testimony, from the place where that thing happened to you to the place that you eventually travel to be where you are right now in your healed state. And even if you aren't healed in this moment, where you're working towards being healed. Because see, as an entrepreneur, I'm talking to entrepreneurs in this, okay? As an entrepreneur, it's not so much being at the arrived place, being perfect, because that's what holds a lot of us back. We want to get down to it. A lot of people don't ever post their content because it's not perfect. A lot of people never go and talk about their business because they feel like it's not enough. Like, we have all these preconceived motions and emotions about what we're producing that we aren't able to just do it. So when you remove all of those, it has to be this and it needs to be that, away from your business, and you're able to take your customer, whoever that is, from a state of zero, when they come to you broken, sad, going through what you went through, and you teach them how to go from angry, in her case, in Lemonade States, right? She was angry. She was pissed off that she found out about this whole thing. She started out in rage. how to go from there to a place of peace where you're able to build sandcastles with this person and you're able to be in a healed state, whatever that healed state looks like for you right here in this moment, that's when you walk into your millions. I don't think enough focus is put onto the journey that we go through in everyday life. We put all of our focus onto being this perfect person that once I get to this stage, then I'll share my journey. Hell no. Share your journey now, beloved. What you waiting for? Why are you waiting? People need to know your story now. People need to see your transformation now. People need to see that somebody else is going through what they're going through, and that what you went through, they don't have to, or where they are right now, they don't have to stay there, because if they see you as a testimony, they have faith that they too can get through the very thing that they're struggling with. So stop discounting your experience as something that's not enough to put out there, or nobody's going to be interested in it. People are interested in it. Reality is we all have our tribe. We all have somebody in this world, and a whole lot of somebodies in this world, that we were meant to impact their lives. The question is, are we aware of that thing that the Most High, spirit guides, whatever you believe in, took you through for you to triumph over, in order for that thing, that pain, to become something that is a passion that burns inside of you to help others to transition through? And through that, figuring out the process, the steps, from step A, taking them from a place of 0 to step B, taking them to a place of hero status where they triumph over that thing, and you're able to guide them, that becomes your purpose. And through your life purpose, the Most High guarantees in his works, like through your works and his co-creation. So the two of y'all created together, because you're going through the trauma, but he's helping you to ascend, or whatever higher power you believe in is helping you to ascend. He promises that that thing that is your testimony is going to be able to be a lighthouse for somebody else who's also trying to transition, and therefore becomes your prophet. So I just wanted to come back and speak on that. Actually, I'm going to make a part 2 to this, because there's something else that's coming up to me, and maybe even a part 3, 4, 5, but I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to be real long. So go to the next part if you're just fine at part 1. But that's something that's on my spirit, because I don't think a lot of people talk about it enough, and we glorify being at the destination, but we don't glorify the journey. Peace.